Hi guys, you're probably sick of me by now, but yeah, I wanted to do another video response to Roger Coleman's question about if you believe you associate music with certain seasons. Now, yeah, actually I do in this context that, there's certain music, certain types of music that remind me of some seasons. In his video, he was showing an album. I cannot remember right now. It doesn't matter. And he said that this sounded very wintry. Um, it wouldn't. This is not something that would put me off listening to something. Regardless the weather. I used to be a metalhead full time, extreme metal. Of the time, so I would listen to Entombed and Napalm Death and Morbid Angel, July in Greece, you know. So yeah, it didn't really matter. So yeah, I am not fazed by, you know, the music being, some way. If it if it inspires me at the time of listening, if I want to listen to it. Uh, but there are some albums that I would associate with certain seasons, whether that is because of the first time I listened to them, or you know because I know the background or whatever. Here's one that I don't know the background of. I just it's playing the background, by the way. It's Alala's her latest album. The title is Worship the Sun. So yeah, so this music, I've shown this like a couple of videos ago. This music is, to my ears, very summery. But that will not put me off, obviously, by if I want to listen to it in the winter. Here's another example of summery music. Sound Carriers, in Tropicalia. Now these guys, I've shown this as well in a recent video, and I think they're from Nottingham, which is just unbelievable because their sound is so warm and summery that it just doesn't make any sense to me, and it's, it's bizarre. The further north you go, the sweeter and softer the music people make, it seems. So you have the Sound Carriers that are from Nottingham. You have Bell and Sebastian that are from Scotland. You have Cardigans, they're from Sweden, which is quite airy and kind of light music. And then I was thinking, if you go even a bit further up, so if you go to Iceland, what do you get? You get Björk, and maybe it has to be a certain temperature, maybe, who knows, doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is like very summery in my ears. And here's a winter album. This is like pure winter. Bon Iver, For Emma, Forever Ago. Came out in 2008. I think that it was released a little bit before that as self-release or something like that, and then Jack Jaguar and 4AD picked his album up and did a proper release or something like that. Anyway, this is like pure winter music in a sense, because he recorded it in a log cabin, if I'm not mistaken, and actually the cover photo, the cover is a picture that he took from that cabin, and it's like frosty, and this is what he was looking out of his window when he was recording this. And if there is an album that I can associate with winter, is probably this one. That's what happens when you break up with your girlfriend and you're talented. You make up this album. If I broke up with my girlfriend, probably just hit the bar. Yeah, true story. Anyway, that's it. There are some other albums that I've associated with other things which I don't have to show. So I have associated Slayer's South of Heaven with Rain. Bizarre, because it could have been Rain in Blood, because it has the opening bit of Rain in Blood actually has rain and that kind of thing, and has Rain in Blood. But yeah, the first time I actually listened to it, I remember clearly going to the record shop, buying the record after school, and then going home and putting it on the turntable, and it was there was a storm outside. So yeah, just I've made that association. It's locked in my brain. And the other one is U2. It's which album is it that has New Year's Day? That album, I cannot remember the title right now, and I have associated that with Christmas. It's my Christmas album, Christmas New Year's album. I know it has New Year's Day there, and it sort of makes sense, but it's not just that song, it's the whole album. Don't know why. Yeah, I remember listening to it some Christmas day or something like that ages ago, and I really liked it, and ever since it sort of reminds me of that. So yeah, that's my response. Yeah, and I will be seeing you around. At some point I will be doing a new finds video potentially, and yeah, it's been 6 minutes. That's more than enough, I guess. See you around.